But let me move to say a word about the importance of building social protection systems as another very important investment in resilience-based sustainable development, to shield the most vulnerable from the worst effects of shocks and help prevent irreversible development setbacks. And I repeat, these are the steps many nations we now call developed took in the 1930s and the 1940s. We've seen in a number of developing countries during the food, financial and economic crises of recent years how social protection systems have really proved their value. Where they were in place, they had a measurable impact in helping the poor cope with the impact of the global crisis, for example, by enabling families to keep their children in school and be able to access important health services. And one I'll specifically single out is Mexico, with a program which is called Opportunidades, Opportunities, one of the largest social protection and cash transfer systems anywhere in the world, covering around 20 million people in a total population of 110 million. They pay all the benefits to the women in the receiving households, and there are additional benefits for women-headed households. It's a program which includes kindergarten access of benefit both to the children and to the women who wish to take up paid work. It provides over 5 million scholarships, and it provides a payment for environmental services, funding mostly reforestation works undertaken by Indigenous communities. And the thinking behind that component is that the rest of society should support those who live in and help preserve Mexico's forests. Opportunidades became the flagship of the counter-cyclical policies in Mexico during the crisis. When the financial crisis spilled over there, it suffered a significant loss of jobs and GDP decline of 7%. But poverty did not increase because of Opportunidades. Severe poverty actually dropped marginally, and the program improved access to education and health services. So while the income of the poor suffered from the recession, the in-kind income actually increased. We maintain across the UN development system that basic social protection systems are eminently affordable and build resilience. The International Labour Organization estimates that the cost of putting in place an adequate social protection floor is around 1% to 2% of GDP. But currently, only around 20% of the world's working age population, mostly in middle and upper income countries, has access to comprehensive social protection systems. So this is clearly an area that needs more support.